I want you to read the question. You read the first question.
We assign the string below to a variable called chat.
Assign the string below. Go ahead.
Today you have stepped up in the nature of homework models that you can tackle.
So go ahead and create the variable. Let's see what the question said.
Huh? What did you say?
I said go ahead and create the variable as the question asked you to create it. Where is your assignment operator? Huh?
Mr. Charles, I'm done.
Continue reading the question.
Using string slicing and separate each function calls print each word in the string on different lines.
Now go and look at the notes that you took from the last class. What string functions did you learn?
Split.
What else? What are you doing? What are you doing? What key are you pressing? Why are you pressing the space bar there? Do you realize what you are doing at all? Split and what?
Split and strip.
Split and what?
Strip.
Are those the only functions that you learned last week? I'm waiting for you. Are those the only functions you learned last week?
The upper.
Upper and what?
Lower.
So among these ones that you have listed now, that you've just called now with your mouth, which one do you think can help you to do this question?
Split.
So why didn't you use it?
I did.
You did?
Yes.
So after using the split, what else did you now do?
It now shows syntax error.
Oh yeah, go ahead and type what you did. Let me see what you did that showed this syntax error. You've forgotten your dot. You don't know that you have to put a dot there. Eh? You don't know that you have to put a dot split. Why are you keeping that space in between? Have we ever kept space in between an object and the dot that you are using to call the function? I keep wondering what are you keeping that space for? What exactly are you doing with space after the function name and before the parentheses? After the function name and before the parentheses. I didn't say in between the, yes, that one is correct. After the function name. You don't know that you're supposed to indent again. That's the reason why it was giving you syntax error. You're supposed to do indentation again. Look at it, it's very clear there. Indentation error. You did not indent. Do you understand what it means to indent?
Yes.
Then why didn't you do it? Please open the white one and do your work. I don't know if you are not used to this black one, then you use the white one. Why that space? Where did you see any? Did I put any space in that in the one I sent to you? I don't know who gave you all this idea about putting spaces where there are no spaces. Now, if you look at this thing that you're doing here, you have gone to a new line. Okay, it's fine. Just leave it like that. As long as it's still showing the string as green, that means you did not lose it. So type your for loop now.
Can I press enter?
When you were doing it in the former one, what did you do after typing the colon?
Hit enter.
So why are you asking me now? Can you see that this one indented it for you? Why are you indenting? Why are you going to the next line? You don't need to go to the next line. It has already indented it. So what should be inside the form?
I know. Today you have stepped up in the nature of homework module that you can tackle.
That's not what I asked you. What statement are you supposed to type next? How will you see what you just stated now? How will you see it on the screen?
Print chat.
So print what?
Chat.
Really? You are printing chat? If you print chat, don't you think you will see the whole string in one line? Or you don't know that? Do we want to see the whole string in one line, or we want to see each word in one line?
Each word in one line.
What should we be printing? Should it be chat that we should be printing or something else?
You should print
What should you print? Hmm?
chat dot split.
How will you print chat dot split? You already split it. It's not the split that we need. We want to see the individual things that it has been split into. What should you print to see the individual things? We did an example. Like, I'm surprised that you don't know what to say.
I'm checking my notes.
Really, you're checking your notes now. If you had read your notes, wouldn't you know what you're supposed to do? What you're supposed to do?
I'm checking my notes. I just wrote for and change the place. Then this thing, then you just wrote, then you just indented for me and wrote I am him.
So you did not write the full code. That's what you're telling me now. We will write full code in class. You will not write whatever you like to write inside the book.
Print C.
Close the parenthesis and hit enter. Did it show it on different lines or not?
It showed it on different lines.
Go to the second question.
Using this string inside a variable called replicate. Replicate equals homework.
What did you say? Using what?
Use string called inside a variable called replicate. Curly brace replicate equals homework.
That curly brace is nothing. It doesn't mean anything. It's just trying to tell you that that's how it will look like in your code. And what next?
Then one prints, then one prints function, and for a loop, how you can achieve the following.
You can't read it.
Using this home HOOMMEEWWWWO
What did you notice? What did you notice?
That the first one is 1, the second one is 2, the third one is 3, the fourth one is 4, the fifth letter is 5, the sixth letter is 6, the seventh letter is 7, and the eighth letter is 8.
So how do you think you can achieve this? Using all that you have learned in previous classes.
Using this.
Have we not something that will help us to be increasing the number of strings before? That we said that it can only be found in Python. Have we not done something like that? Have we or have we not? When we said that you multiply a string by a number, have we not done something like that?
Yes, you can multiply a string by a number.
So what do you think is happening in this case? Where it's as if you are still inside your for loop. The only difference now is that the for loop is not just printing C. The for loop is printing C times something. Is that not what it's doing?
Yes, C 1 times 2 times.
Yes. Now, that thing that it is printing is increasing by 1 each time. Does that not tell you that that thing should be inside the
variable? A what?
A variable.
Yes.
That variable should be increasing by 1 each time.
Yes.
So, is this not something that you can do? So go back to your code side and create the string replicate and put homework in it. The H is a capital H. I'm sure you know that. You do your best to stick to what the question gave you as much as possible.
Yeah.
Did you just say done?
Wait, no. Yes. Mr. Charles.
I'm still here. I'm waiting for you. What should be the next thing?
Creative. For loop.
It cannot be the for loop. You need a variable. I said that thing before. You need a variable. Anytime you will be needing a variable that is increasing inside your for loop, just like you did with JavaScript, you must initialize that variable before you even enter the for loop. You must do that. This is not JavaScript, so but you have to know what to do. So that means the next thing I should be doing is to initialize a variable. So create a variable, you can call it n and set and initialize it to 1. One, it cannot be a string now, Oga. It can't be a string. Have you ever seen us multiplying string by string? We multiply string by integer. See why I said I'm disappointed? That I will teach you something. You will not read your note. Please, I said that it cannot be a string. You are still typing quotation marks. I don't know who sent you to type it. And assignment operator 1. Now you can do your for loop. You don't need split in this case, Ugo. You don't need split because this is just a single string. You forgot to. When we did this thing the first time, you don't need split. Just put your colon and hit enter. You forgot to. A string by default is already an array. That means we see that H as one character, O as another character, M as another character. You don't need to split in this case. Oh yeah, what should be the next thing?
Print C.
Only. You've forgotten that you're supposed to multiply C by something. If you print C, it will only bring out homework. You have to multiply it by something. C times what?
Print C. N.
What next? Because it has not finished. What should come on the next line? Quickly, quickly, quickly. We don't have time for this. As it is now, n is 1, isn't it?
Yes.
What do we need to do to n to make it to become 2 and subsequently 3 and so on and so forth? What do we need to do?
You need to
Talk to me now. You need to do what? On the next line, Ogo, please, can you leave that line and go to the next line before you go and mess things up? On this line, what are you supposed to do? How do you increase a variable by 1? That's another way of saying it. How do you increase a variable by 1? You don't have plus plus here. So what can you do to create the same effect as plus plus? How do you add 1 to a variable and set back your result to that same variable. How do you do that?
Add 1, 2, 3.
Type it now. What is it that's in your mind? Type it. Let me see what you're typing. What next? Why that much space? An assignment operator what?
And assignment of
An assignment operator n plus 1. Space it out now. You've been spacing out all this while. Why are you no longer spacing?
so done.
Run your code now. Run your code. That's hit enter. That's what I meant. Have you not achieved what the code said you should do?
Yes.
I can't do number 3 now that you understand number 2. Because number 3 and number 2 are related. Do you understand number 3 now?
Yes. Okay.
Good. Now there's something I want you, even though you have already typed it, but I want you to think about it. There's a function that will help you count how many characters are in a string. Do you remember the name of that function?
How many characters are in a string?
There's a function, and you have learned about it. A function that will tell you how many characters are in a string.
Then learn it.
Huh? What did you say?
Did I? I don't think so. How many characters are in a string? A function that will help you.
You don't remember the lens function? The len
The-
function. Len function.
L-
Len. Len function.
Len.
Yes.
Um, no.
How will you put plus? You are counting backwards. Why will you put plus? You did not notice that fact. If you are counting downwards, and is it 8 you should be minusing or 1? Hmm? Please change that 8 to 1. Can hit enter and run your code. Maybe I should have allowed you to make that mistake so that you will fix it yourself. Have you seen it now?
Yeah.
Does it look like what's the question expected from you?
Yeah. Good.
That we have used the whole class doing your homework. Eh? 1 good hour has gone now because we are doing homework. Now on the next line, I want you to do the print statement again. Then you can type the len function, len, then open parenthesis and put the name of your string replicate. Close that one and close the parenthesis for the print. Then hit enter. Does it not count how many characters are in the string?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes.
I want you see all those codes that you have there. Please write them inside your book now. I'm waiting for you.
That are on the screen.
Write the code, just the code. Don't write the output. Write the code. Homework, Python homework. The code is starting from that chart. Go back, scroll up. Starting from that chart, where that chart is assignment operator today. Starting from that chart to print. That's the code. The one in blue is the output. So you can leave that one. Then that's the code for the first one. The code for the second one starts from replicate all the way to n assignment n plus 1. You understand what I'm saying, right? Or you start writing. You know what the third one will be. I don't need to say it. You know. Have you started writing?
No.
What are you waiting for now?
Nothing.
Please start writing so that we'll get done with this and learn. Even if it's one thing, we can learn extra today so that you can work with something today against tomorrow.
I'm on number
Have you started?
2.
You're on number 2 now.
Yes.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
I'm on number 3.
All right.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Hello? 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 Hello?
Are you done?
Yes. Yes.
Ugo, are you done?
Hello? Yes. Yes.
Ugo, are you there? Are you done?
Yes. Hello? Hello?
Okay. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Okay.
think I mistakenly said my mic. I can hear you, don't worry. Okay, let's continue. Have you finished? You said you finished, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay, so let's learn something for today. So that question, that number 1 question said something about string slicing. So even though you've not learned, I've not taught you string slicing, but it's an alternative way of doing what you did in that number 1, using the for loop and the split functions. So let's learn about string slicing. So You can go to the end of the third code so that we can.
Should I skip a line then write what is string slicing?
Yes, yes.
Done.
So string slicing.
So
String slicing is a method. It's a method that helps us
that helps us
to get substrings or parts of a string from the whole string.
to get
It's a method. Substrings, SUB strings, substrings. To get
substring
substrings or
to get
parts of or parts of a string from the whole string. Are you ready now?
yes for the
Okay, let's
practice.
demonstrate it. Yes, let's demonstrate it. So we're going to start with replicate. Okay. So remember what the definition said, substrings or parts of a string. So imagine that the string replicate now has 8 characters, isn't it?
Yes.
And remember the index of the first character is what? 0, right?
Yes.
So what that means is that the index of H is 0. The index of K is 7, isn't it?
Yes.
Good. So let's imagine that we wanted to get the word, the substring HOME, which is home, out of the full string, which is homework. Are you ready to see how it is done using string slicing? Okay. So you didn't need to recreate, replicate. We're in the same code file, so Python will see it there already. But anyway, since you've already typed it, there's no problem. Finish typing it. Homework. You can go to the next line. Okay, so we're going to be, of course, now, to see the effect of what we're doing, we need to use the print statement. So type your print statement. Then inside the parentheses, you type the name of the string, replicate. Then use square brackets one square bracket first. You know what I call square brackets, Abi?
Yes.
No? Okay. Okay. Then in that square bracket now, the first, you type two numbers, okay? The first number you're going to type is where the index of where to start. So since we need the word home, right?
Yes.
Good. So for us to get H, what is the index of H?
0.
Thank you. So type 0 now. Now put a colon. Then where do you want to end? Home is H-O-M-E, isn't it?
Yes. 3.
Now hold on. Yes, I know it's 3. But because we want to end at 3, we are going to say how many characters are there in how many characters are there in home?
3.
How many characters are there in home? H-O-M-E.
4.
Okay. So add 4 to the index that you just wrote down now. 4 plus 0 is what?
4.
Good. So write 4 there. Then close your square bracket. Then close your print statement bracket, parentheses. Now just pause, hold on before you hit enter. Did you notice that we did not start asking ourselves what is the index of E? Because if we look for the index of E, it will give us what? 3, isn't it?
3. Yes.
So Python doesn't do string slicing like that. Instead, it will take it will look as if you went and took the index of the next character after E, okay, but it will stop at 1 less than the number that is there. So that's the whole idea of.
So if we wrote 3, it would have stopped at N.
No, it should have stopped at M. Yes, exactly. It should have stopped at M. Okay, so go ahead and hit enter now.
N. H-O-M-E.
Can you see that now?
Yes.
Okay. So can you try and do the one for work? W-O-R-K.
Yes.
Let's see if you can do it.
Okay.
Print statement. Don't forget your print statement.
I know. Wait, what? Meeting.
Huh? Why is it 4 again?
Wait.
No, that one is correct now. That one is correct, 4. But why is the second one 4? That's my question.
Mm. Mm.
Zero, okay. Why is it zero? See, you're not paying attention to what I was explaining. I told you the starting point is the index of the first letter. The end point is the number of characters plus the index of the first letter.
I am done.
Hit enter. Any question?
Yes.
What's
Why
the
was
question?
why was this one supposed to be 8?
Check it now. Look at what we did with the first one. I told you that it will look as if it's the index of the last one. Index of the last one plus 1. Is that not what I said? What's the index of K?
K.
What's the
8.
index of K?
K.
8.
8.
What's the index of
K.
K? It can't be 8 now. It's 7. Forgotten. Once it starts from 0, there's no way to be 8. It will end at 7. Because it starts from 0, that's why it will end at 7. So that means that we need 8 to be there so that it is, you understand?
That
it looks like it is taking the index of the next one.
That it is.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
You say so that
it will look as if it took the index of the one after K.
You will live long.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
You just crossed my mind. I was bringing out this provision. I just remember you said you're going to see what you
Do you understand what I'm saying?
So if it was starting, so imagine if it was starting from 1, so K is 8, but starting from 0. Wait, can you say it again?
It starts from 0, so it's going to be 7.
K will be 7.
Yes, the index of K is 7. But Python will not, the end point will not be that 7. The end point will be 1 plus the index of the last one.
Oh, 1 plus 7. Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Do you understand it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So I want you to look at, can you see that string that you use in the first one, the one that we call chat?
Yes.
So I know that it's pretty long, so that's why it will be probably the only question in your homework for today. So I want you see what you did with that today, that you did that separate print statements on separate lines. So this time you're not going to use any for loop. Are you listening?
Yes.
But I want you to use string slicing and get today out of it. Get the next one, the next word out of it.
Wait. So I say I should go. It should be like. Should it be? It should be. What? Wait. Should it be? Wait. You said. Is it supposed to? Am I writing it in letter by letter or word by word?
It's word by word. It's word by word. For you to get today. Today, it's going to be one statement, one print statement with a string slicing.
So I do replicate. So I shouldn't use a for loop.
You don't need a for loop in this one.
Oh, is that for my homework?
Yes, that's for your homework. It's for your homework.
Last one.
You just did classwork.
Oh. But that was like an example. Like a work that I do on my own. That while I'm still in class, then you see if I'll get it correct. Oh, I don't do classwork. Oh, the replicate homework for the work. Oh. Sorry, I forgot.
You did what?
We have already done the classwork. We have already done the classwork. Wait. Will it be like today? Then I now do replicate homework again. Then I'll now write you. Then I now do replicate homework. Then so on and so forth. Do they have to be like? Do they have to be like this, or can they have something in between, like the homework? Like, let me just do this. Should it be like? Let me see. Oh, this was homework. Oh my gosh! Like, should it be? Should there be like? I think they should after I'm done writing, after I've done finished for the today, should there be something like this after it so I can create the you? Or should it be just today you, then I now finish it?
Your question is sounding more complicated this time you ask it. What I just wanted to see is the way you see that output was. You create you want to create a variable called chat.
Should it look like how it looks when I use the for loop?
Yes.
It should
and I told you that you
like
can
how it
achieve
looks.
that by having you can achieve that by having separate print statements on different lines. Finish.
Wait. I don't understand. You said that I should.
Hold on. You did not just
look like
separate home. They did not just separate home from work now.
Yes, but you said that I should
separate today. Have a print statement that will produce today. Have another print statement that will produce the next word. What's the next word?
That was the same thing I was asking.
What's the next word? Today what?
You have today.
So the first print statement we produce today, the next print statement will produce you. The next one will produce
Then
the next word. Finish. Is it difficult? It's not difficult now.
No, I think. Are you going to?
Am I going to what?
Are you going to send it?
Am I going to send it?
Yes. No.
I don't need to send it now. I've already explained it. Why do I need to send it again?
No reason.
Please, just do it. It's not hard. It may take a while, but you will get through with everything. Just be careful when you're counting. That's all. It's a very easy homework.
Okay.
All right.
Is this all?
For your homework?
No, yeah, no, for today's class.
Yes. We spent a good part of today's class doing your last homework. That's why the time went by so quickly.
1 hour and 6 minutes. If you join.
Try and do your homework yourself. You will save us time.
I'm doing this homework myself.
I know, but there's no problem. Please, let's what happened today not happen again.
Okay.
All right. So, what time are you going to go?
Yes.
Hmm? 4.
What about 6?
6 again.
Or 4?
Let's try and do 4. You'll be back home by 4, won't you?
Yes, or before 4. Anytime I come back. Okay.
But you must you must have eaten by then. That's the important.
Maybe. Okay.
Oh, let me teach you one more thing. Let me teach you one more thing for string slicing.
Okay.
You see, just count from the beginning of the string. That is from.
You said.
Just as you can count from the beginning of the string, from the left-hand side, right? Isn't it?
Yes.
And when you're counting from the left-hand side, are you listening? You start with 0, isn't it?
What do you mean?
The index of H, is it not 0?
Yes.
That is because you are starting from the left-hand side. Now, if you were to start from the right-hand side, let's imagine you wanted to do work, but you don't want to start from the left to count. You want to start from the right.
What do you mean?
You want to start from the right-hand side. That is from K. Now, please just listen. It's not hard. You are going to write your print statement. And you will say print, replicate. Then, when you open your square brackets, because K is on the right-hand side, and it's towards the end, its index, because you're coming from the right, its index is -1.
Its index is 7.
Its index is -1, -1, -1.
What do you... Wait, can we do an example? Because I'm not understanding.
Yes, now, write it down as I'm saying it. Print, replicate, square brackets, -1. Yes. Put your colon. Good. Now follow me. If K is -1, R is -2, isn't it?
Wait, what?
Are you following me?
R is
If K
minus.
is minus, yes, R is -2, right? Are you listening to me? Talk to me if you agree. I didn't say you should write -2. I said R is -2. Just follow me. I didn't say you should type -2.
Yes.
Then O will be what?
Then O. Then
O will be
you
what?
said -3.
Then W will be what?
-4.
Then E will be what?
-5.
So now put -5 there. Close your square bracket and close the parentheses.
Hit enter. Mr.
What
Charles,
happened?
why is it just showing dots?
I'm wondering myself. Use your up arrow key and press that thing again. Let me see. I don't know why it's showing that.
I should hit enter.
Or copy and paste, anyone you want.
Not sure how to uh, um, no. What does
Paste.
it mean?
Paste.
Okay, pasted.
I hit enter.
Enter. Why is that space there?
Don't worry, there's something that's not right. Just go ahead. Just do your homework for today. We'll talk about it in tomorrow's class.
Okay. Bye.
All right, bye. Enjoy yourself.
I will. Oh no. Okay.